Morning, guys. Jeff with HKS Systems Lock and Safe. Hope everybody's doing well today. Today we're going to do a couple things. We're actually doing a foreclosure, which is not an eviction. It's a vacant house. I do not do residential, as you know. After the first of the year, I stopped doing that. But it's technically residential for commercial. So it's a commercial, I guess, property's taking it over, and I have to open the lock up, front door, rekey it to an existing HUD key or HUD key. And if you don't know what those are basically housing and urban development keys that are shared throughout the country, as far as I understand. Most realtors that are licensed get the HUD key, and it allows them to enter into the property and show the property. Not my idea. HUD key has went through a couple different changes throughout the last 30 years, but it's been an ongoing thing. I think there are probably 4 or 5 at least that I know of, different HUD keys. Typically they're a quick set key, so that should tell you they don't really care about security. They're just more so worried about it being locked. So I'm going to go do that today. I got a half dozen padlocks to drop off for the main customer I have here that forgot to order them. So I got to go do that. Got a couple other things, and we'll be checking in as the day progresses. Take care. So, of course, I don't do evictions, and what happens, this is the one I've done in probably a year, and this customer's obviously disgruntled. Supposedly, she had the place sold. It fell through. So, this may get ugly, guys. Stay tuned for the drama. All right, so checking in. This ought to be the good one. The customer who obviously owned the house is all upset, came back. This is supposed to be a foreclosure, which it is. I guess the sale fell through. She stormed into the house. Now she's barricaded herself in the house. So waiting for the realtor. They should be here in 5 minutes. And I'm guessing the cops are going to be called. And I'm guessing this is going to be an ongoing half-hour to an hour job. So we'll be back. Drama Central over here. Not how I wanted to start my day. All right, so there goes the realtor, seeing if she could sweet talk her into getting out of the house now that she walked back in the house. So this ought to be interesting. Okay, so we're rolling out on this one. The customer won on this one. I ended up getting paid either way. Customer basically walked in the building, took an ashtray out of her car, or her minivan in this case, put it in there and said the house is considered furnished. You cannot evict me without proper paperwork, which is true. So for all you scammers out there, or people that need to know that, that's how you get up. You get past it. You basically have furnishings in the house. If it's unfurnished, you can evict. If it's furnished, you need to do it through court papers. So long and short is she's got a stay of execution, as you would be, I guess, call it, but nothing we could do for her. So I got paid for my realtor for showing up, and she'll be giving me a call as soon as the eviction papers get completed. So that's life and the drama of a locksmith. Have fun, guys. Take care. Morning, guys. Jeff with HKS Systems Lock and Safe. Hope you're doing well. So we got a wellness check / medical emergency. We need to come and open a house. The guy actually was taken to the ER. Don't know the whole deal about that. Not my business. But he locked the door, and they need to get back in. So waiting for him here. Got a nice leashy all ready for that guy, and we're gonna pick that guy open. It's gonna be the KW1. It's the old school quick set. So we'll be back. All right. So we're back on the road today. We got like 5 jobs going. We're gonna be hustling though. First job, we got 2 jobs combined to one. We got to drop off a panic bar. We got to rekey an interchangeable core, high security, on the beachfront for the park district. Then we got to go run over to a bank. We got to go repair a bank door that's not unlocking, I guess, which is better than not locking. Problem is, this is a Conneer mid-panel system, which are A, they're a pain to work with, B, there's really not a lot of parts out there for them. So hopefully it's going to be minor. It's just a key issue, it sounds like. Back of the cylinders probably are stripped out, or the tailpiece is broke, one or the other, I'm not sure. Then I got to duplicate some safety deposit box keys for them on site, which I do for banks. I don't do that much safety deposit anymore. It seems like none of these banks use individual town locksmiths anymore. Everybody goes commercial, and everybody goes to the cheapest bidder, which is not going to be me. I'm not going to race to the bottom to get your job. You want it done right, call me. But if you want a cheap deal, call somebody else. So if they use somebody else, unfortunately that company doesn't even cut keys, so that should tell you how they are. They're just a parts changer. They come in, pull boxes, and walk away. If you wanted keys originated or duplicated, then you got to call a locksmith, which is a specialist like in that trade. So that's me. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. Then we got to go make keys for a file cabinet. Then what else do we got to do? We got to drop off some bills. Shouldn't be a bad day. I got like 5 jobs. I've already done 3. Most of it's in the shop. Panic bar repairs and everything else. So we'll be catching up throughout the day, trying to dodge the rain here, which, like I said, I'm only the go-to guy for on-site key duplication as far as I know in this area. The other guys won't really do it. It kills me. I do a lot of safety deposit stuff. I bought a lot of equipment for that throughout the years. I got 3 just machines that do only flat steel keys. Now what kills me is I got like the top of the line Freeman, I got a top of the line Ilco, and then I got a old SpeedX, HPC SpeedX, and guess which one I always end up using? The frickin' SpeedX, the one that's the cheapest one I've had for 35 years. And I hardly ever use the other ones. I'm thinking of selling them, but I'm not exactly sure. Put something in the comments down there if you think I should sell them. It's one of these. I'm starting to clear out some equipment that I don't use, and I guess I'm just going to invest in stuff that I really can make more money on. One of them is going to be a nice tool I'm buying. Unfortunately, I was going to buy it at the beginning of the month, and when I went to go buy it, guess what? Out of stock. So no idea when that guy's coming back in, but I'll let you know as soon as it shows in stock. I don't want to drop any hints yet. It's got to do with safes though, and manipulation, put it that way. So yeah, it's going to be the most expensive tool I will be owning at that point. Yeah, it's expensive. So anyways, we'll be checking in. Take care, guys. Old machines, don't throw them away, guys. They're still worth their weight in gold. So that one's what I'm doing here. Lefebvre or Lefebvre, depends who you are. Tomato, tomato. Just duplicating keys. All right, I was called to repair a panic bar, so the key wasn't working from the outside. Well, there is no outside, jackass. So it's just a what are these things? I believe they're Adams, right? Doramatic, maybe. I forgot who they make them, but that's what it is. That little hex key strips out, and it's made out of aluminum, so it's really not a very good design. But yeah, they strip out, stop working, so we'll take care of that. All right, guys, so we're just wrapping up making keys for a file cabinet in Cary, and actually, very nice ending to that one. I was able to get the code. And it came back to 2 different codes. Both of them were Chicago, a 1048 SJ, which is sort of a weird keyway. But no big deal. But it did come back to 2 codes. So I cut them both, and the weirdest part is both of them worked fine. It seems like there was maybe 10,000 difference on the difference. Maybe it was the spacing and depth was different, but I did laser cut them. Which I can do with the rapid key machine, and it worked on both of them. So the bonus was that he got 2 keys out of it, where I usually just give him 1 key. If they want 2, I'll give them 2 typically, but he just wanted 1 anyways. So he ended up getting 2 anyways. Very nice guy, and it turned out that he was a musician for a living, and I was talking with him. He was actually a older guy, a little bit older than myself, but yeah, ended up being a bassist for Motown. He got signed in the 70s to be a Motown bassist for the recording companies out there. So, really neat guy. Gave him a good deal to begin with, and then I probably spent more time BSing with him about music than doing the actual work. So, that's what I'm going to do today. Instead of doing Locksmith stuff, every week, I'm going to upload a little bit of my guitar collection. I had at one time well over 200 guitars. Up till last year, like up to 185. I am downsizing now. I'm pretty close to the 100 area now. But I'll just do one wall. I've got, like I said, 85 guitars in my basement alone. Then I probably got about 20 different acoustic guitars. But yeah, I'll do a little bit of reviews for those, and maybe show you a little bit of some of why I kept them or why I'm collecting them. And honestly, am I that great of a guitarist? Nah, you know what? I'm not. I became a better collector than I did player. So just ran out of time. I was really into it in my teens, and I think I overcompensated when I finally was able to afford things. I bought way too many, but it's a nice hobby to have, I guess. So anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing this week. I'm going to do a wall a week for a while, and show you some of the specific ones that I have that are nice oddballs that are pretty collectible and pretty valuable, at least to me. So we'll be back. Thanks, guys.